And welcome back to Resident Evil 1. Time we left off, we got bit by the yawn, and someone had to drag us back to the room where we can get ourselves healed up. So now, with all the crests collected, we can actually move on to the next part of the mansion. I think it's the garden? Yeah, it's the garden. Sorry for the lack of video uploads as of late. It's just that work has been really tiring as of late. I've also was recovering from being sick. Uh, so I just couldn't really do any more videos at the moment. I was more focused on my health at that time. But I will do my best to keep up with the video uploads and not be too slow on the job about it. Okay, so we go through the hall here. We already cleared the hall, I believe, from before. Yeah, the only bad thing about having to do this is that it takes you a few extra rooms to reach where you need to go next. It just makes you waste about roughly a minute, I guess. Down the stairs we go. Yeah, a lot of known differences between the original and the remake is pretty glaringly obvious. Like, for example, that door we just came through just a second ago, um, is a gimmick to it in the remake where the doorknob's gonna fall off, and you're only allowed to go through it twice. After that, the doorknob completely falls off, and then, for now, you're crap out of luck until someone actually repairs it. Alright, all four crests are in, and the door is unlocked. There's actually going to be an item that you're going to be using a couple of times throughout your journey. If I can push these stairs to that wall straight ahead. Or straight ahead from where the stairs are staring from. There we go. And that is going to be a crank. But not just any ordinary crank. No, no, no. After further examination, it's a square crank. Yeah, that's the thing that you gotta also do sometimes in the original is, and I guess to some extent the remake too, is if you further examine items, you should be able to tell the difference apart. So it's not like you just really want to make sure you're not carrying the wrong item at a certain point, because then you have to do the tedious backtracking back to the item box, and then you're like, oh no. Yeah, definitely carry at least one healing item on you, just in case something should go wrong. And these dogs can be really annoying to get past, but if you simply just walk and not run, and walk away from their sight, they won't run after you. Because zombies just like zombie, yeah, just like the zombie dogs and zombies, they only react on instinct and sound. So basically blind. I mean, you might be thinking, well, they don't have eyes. Well, they do. They just really can't use them. And they're blind. Cool CGI cutscene. Now, for some reason or another, you actually don't get rid of the square crank. It is kind of weird how some items are like that. I mean, there'll be another crank we'll get to later that's exactly like this, where you can't get rid of it after using it enough times. Oh, watch out for snakes. They're venomous. And down we go. Alright, now we're on our way to the guardhouse. And there are actually a number of things we have to do there. Again, just like from the earlier room, just walk past the dogs, don't make a sound, and you're home free. Now, there are more healing items here, particularly a blue herb here in case you happen to get poisoned. Green herbs are just there in case you ever get hurt. Again, just walk right past them. There we go. Yep, that's all of them. And in we go. No need to waste bullets. Or shells in my case. Now, what you're going to want to do with this statue here is you're going to want to push it at an exposed hole. You'll see what I mean in a second. Pushy, 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 push. And, pushy, pushy some more. Alright, see this hole right there? If you walk right by it without pushing the statue in there, a vine will attack you and choke you. The damage is really minor though, so nothing really to worry about, but it is just annoying than anything. Oh right, explosive rounds. You're gonna need those for later on. And a first aid spray. Because I have the room for it. Oh, those 2 ammo clips. How I never used you. And I think that's all I really carry at the moment. I still have the bazooka left in the magical item box. Plus a boomstick would do me just fine. There are a couple of zombies in this room. If you happen to have some old keys, you can unlock the shelves, the drawers for shotgun shells, if I recall. Yeah. But we do need to go in here to unplug the drain. And guess what we find? The control room key. Sweet. It looks a lot like a car key. Maybe to the infinity? I don't know. Oh, there's actually one other item we actually do need that's actually in this room. Well, first off, I'm grabbing the shotgun shells. There we are. And we definitely need this. The red book. Oh yeah, further examine it. All pages are blank. What's it for? We'll have to figure that out at a later time. Yeah, I was just checking for anything unusual, and there's nothing unusual, unfortunately. I guess I kind of do have the sniffles, but it's not as bad as previously before. You don't have to go in this room, but in case you wonder what's in there, it's just a billiard room, a 9-ball, 3, 4, 5, some kind of a code. Now that will give you the hint to how to unlock a room with all the medical supplies are, where you can make the Vigil potion, but I don't think that applies until you're in Chris's scenario, at least not in the DualShock edition. Or actually, it is kind of weird knowing that, I think in the arranged version of it, what you call it? I know there was one previous version of Resident Evil. It might have been this one, it might have been the Director's Cut, I don't know. but you don't have to make anything with the VGO potion at all. You just basically take on the Plant 42 monster head on. I know in this one, the version I'm playing, in Chris's scenario, you do have to do it with Rebecca. The VGO potion, where you have to do is your basic mathematics. You know, combine like the 3 and the 4 formulas and stuff like that. And would be chased by bees. Great. Alright, now we got the dormitory key that leads to this room right here. Alright, so that's done. That's over and done with. No need to worry about that anymore. It's kind of interesting how a lot of the items that you come across no longer has further use. It tells you immediately you have no longer further use of the key, or use of the item, or wherever it's going to be. It's just that, here's a question for everyone. How does one know you no longer need that item? Game logic, I suppose? Yay, more shells. Then from there, we actually get the Plant 42 report. It tells you about how the T-virus has been affecting the plants and how different effects. Some of them even grow larger than their original state. So basically some asshole just went mad and caused an accident to happen, and the plant is now very intelligent, apparently. That's the T-virus for you. Not much of a mystery of what's behind these shelves here. In the arranged version, I just want to bring this up very quick for a quick trivia. You're not supposed to go down there until you beat the Plant 42 monster. That's why they call it the arranged version. It's just because they do things in a different order. Okay. Now we listen to some goofy, unnerving music. And this is a very simple block pushing puzzle here. You just basically get all 3 of them into the water. Alright, just enough room for Jill to push it. Alrighty. I know this is one of the more boring parts of the game, is block pushing. Just so you can create a bridge. And have it bother with physics too. Healing herbs, because, hey, could need them. Who knows? Gotta combine them to make the double green herb. Or 2 green herbs, as they call it. Or in this game's case, just a mixed herb. Now, you want to make sure you have the control room key on you, because there's a room you're gonna need it for, which is this one right here. Crap. Mommy's hungry. But really, though, it's quite easy to avoid. However, I do know in this case, you can get dragged underneath and get killed in one hit by the mama shark. But as long as you make it to this room, it's no real threat at all. Alright, so we drain the water. And there's a button we have to push to unlock the door that's right next to us. So, next time we meet, guys, we are going to further investigate the guardhouse and see what we can do with this Plant 42 monster. See ya!